Hey guys, it's OKB and welcome to another Spacetime Rankings. For those of you who don't know, or sort of new in the channel, Spacetime Rankings is when I go to, I go to Spacetime Rankings. Um, it's basically called Spacetime Rankings, so I just go around and figure out what people are doing. Because there's a new season coming out, and I'm going through your accounts so that I can see all different types of people and their teams. I want to see how interesting and how good they are. And I'm gonna look for the most interesting ones to figure out, like Indra. Let's try this guy, Kimamaru, Edo Sasori. Edo Minato, breakthroughs all the way. I think the one to fight them with is probably not Kakizu because they're probably running Unfeeble. I'm not really quite sure though. We could try to do this, Kushina with Nagato. I was just trying this, but I'm not sure this is actually helpful. We'll see. All right. Yeah, let's see Indra. He's slightly lower power than me, but I don't know, my team isn't the best at the moment. We'll see. Oh, he's using Kushina. With I guess they changed it. But still, Lightning main, I'm not sure it's the best idea. Yeah, Lightning main is you just get it and killed and it doesn't really help very much. Also in auto, you don't want to put Edo Minato in position 2, like he's going to use it. Yeah, this is probably not the best. Yeah, in auto, you guys have to think about like which mystery is going to be used. You know? If it has interrupt, it's going to be going first. Your ninja's going to go first. Okay, now you're using your mystery, but I'm faster. Yeah, this team needs work. In theory, it works, but only if a player controls it. Is the thing. The only thing he has on me is that I'm attacking his main position 1 more, and so he gets better scaling. But it won't really matter too much if I kill him before everything happens. Yeah, so the only way he will win right now is if my scaling goes off the charts. What he does have, he does reduce my defense with Minato, and it's probably a reviving Minato. And so if he does survive long enough, it should be okay for him. But this is a team that's very weak to Kakuzu, for sure. Especially since you don't have the people on. So maybe I should have just gone Kakuzu, but I didn't know he was going to run something like this. So guys, make sure your team actually comes together and don't get your main killed so easily, or if they do get killed easily, make sure it contributes to something, okay? Lightning main there wasn't good. Too easy to kill. Okay. From this experience, I realized I need a refresh so that I know what I'm actually getting. Because people change their teams all the time. So to look around here, Wolf, a lot of 6-pass and Edo Minato's, Ronin? Oh, I think we saw this last time, in winter. It was strong, but it was just okay. Okay, I'm gonna go to 185 and see. I'm gonna refresh so that we know what we're getting. Mango Shake. Okay, Edo Hiruzen. So, Edo Hiruzen's often underestimated these days because they're just better ninjas, and that's fine. But you do need to realize that he has a 40% attack and ninjutsu buff on his own. What this guy has done is Hashirama increases ninjutsu by 30%, Madara increases by 20% for ninjutsu and attack, Edo Hiruzen increases by 40% for ninjutsu and attack, and I think if you use Wind Main's like vertical line buff or something, she also increases ninjutsu by 40%. So it's 40, 40, 20, and then 30, 130% ninjutsu increase and 100% attack increase. So it's still a team to be reckoned with. If the person behind If you're fighting this guy and you're lower power by like maybe 100k, it's possible you can still get killed even with something like Kushina. What I'm gonna go through with is, I mean, this is my typical team. I have some resistance, but he might kill my Summer Kurenai. What I'm gonna go in with is something like this, and I'm gonna change my Nagato. So a defensive team, and Edo Madara would just absolutely obliterate that team. Let's see, plus, yeah, I don't need that. Immune to ninjutsu. And, you know, this is why Kakuzu is somewhat countered in some ways. Edo Madara and Edo Nagato is immune to ninjutsu. Kushina heals over, and Earthmane provides a whole bunch of defense and resistance. And that should really shake off the Mango. I mean, it's lower power, but I'm like 80,000 power less. But it should be okay. Oh, he tries to change the barrier first. Interesting. However, the only thing that really... See, without those buffs, it's not that good of a team. Now, he will gain chakra from this stuff. I think he stacks Edo Hiruzen. Yeah, I get my chakra at that. Edo Madara just counters himself. This is an absolute smackdown at this point. But his Hiruzen or his Windmane will be fine, honestly. Okay, I think this is more of a balanced team. It's not just... Yeah, it's definitely a balanced team. Or else his Windmane wouldn't be doing so much damage. That explains it. So he wants to increase ninjutsu attack by 100% for everybody on his team. That makes sense since he's a balanced type. However, they will lose to my Kushina. Like, there's zero chance they're not gonna lose to my Kushina. I think even if he had like maybe 40,000 more power, I would still win. I don't know how much further, but okay, maybe the stacks is on the Windmane here, because the control fail is crazy. I do hope Mango sees this video and tells me what he's doing here. I'm interested. Position 3 stack, perhaps? That's an interesting strategy. I mean, I thought of position 2 stack and position 1 control, but nothing like a position 3 stack. Because that's just way too many weaknesses. That's the weakness of Edo Madara with that Earthmane. If you pull shields and they blast, they could disappear with the barrier, which sometimes sucks. It's happened to me and I've lost because of that. Okay, Mango. We just ate a mango. Nice. Okay. Alright, so I mean, I guess we all of a sudden we're moving up. Molly Chan. Yeah, Minato. Yeah, Jonin Minato is not gonna work really. These are all very standard teams that are not that interesting, but this one is. Someone's using Summer Kakashi and Kushina. How's this working? Also, Yogara doesn't buff Summer Kakashi, so what's going on? Because you know that Summer Kakashi makes the rest of your team weaker, and if you're not using him for damage, I don't. What is this guy thinking? Let me switch teams for this. Summer Kakashi and Kushina. I'm gonna go with this and see what happens. Yeah, I'm gonna see if my Sasuke can really scale up. Problem is my Kikito won't be able to reset my Sasuke because I don't have control over it. But let's see how this works. He is over 100,000 power more than I am, so it is to be considered. But let's see how it works. Summer Kakashi, really, man. took out your barrier. Oh. Okay. I think I'm gonna have to go defense here. What is this? It's very confusing. Defense, and you're trying to increase your Summer Kakashi damage, protect him, so that your position 2 can do something? Is that what's happening? And also, you're allowing your opponent to go position 1 on you. You're lucky I'm not using something like Edo Minato or something like that. But anyways, I mean, it's clear that, is he trying to support? Is that it? Some of the Kakashi? Because chances are, if I switch to Edo Minato, I don't have Edo Minato on here, but if I had 6 fast and I don't have 6 fast on here, you would be interrupted, and I would have a pretty big advantage here. It's all very confusing. I mean, there's so many ninjas. If I pull a Kushina on me, I probably win. Yeah, I probably would win. Let's pull a Kushina and see what happens, because I don't think this team works very well. Sasuke is more of a... It's hard to auto with Sasuke with this team, but if we do Kushina and instead of Nagato, let's do something like Iruka. Right? Just a little interruption here. Should be nice. We'll have a little defense, increase defense, as much shields as possible. We'll increase her attacks and see how it goes. So let's take the chases on. High knockdown, knockdown low. Get Makiri. Though you'll probably be paralyzed eventually, so I guess it doesn't really matter too much. I'll have to add assist links. I mean, I could also do Area Hiruzen and just increase damage that way instead of Edo Madara, but I think Edo Madara suits this a little bit more because we can interrupt his barrier creation. So let's see how this goes. Because I'm really... Are you just trying to make your Kushina survive and kill the rest so that everyone hits Kushina? That's the only other good reason I can think of that makes any sense. I mean, you just want to paralyze everyone? Is this a counter team or something like that? That's strange. Oh, I think I'm gonna use Edo Madara, and that's a problem. Okay, that's not good for Auto. I kind of forgot that Edo Madara has precedence over everything, but it's okay. Yeah, attacking Kushina at this stage is just bad for him. And I actually want him to kill my Edo Madara now so that I can keep my buffs and shields. Maybe instead of Edo Madara, I should use more Edo Hiruzen or something. Good. Yeah, you're really just helping me right now. If we were similar power, everyone on your side would be dead, and it would just be maybe Gaara and Kushina versus a Kushina, but my Kushina is offense. Yeah, my power is just not strong though. And also, Edomata kind of ruins a portion of it. Taking so long just to kill his Earthman. Alright, I'm probably going to lose this one because just difference in power, but I'm going to try again. And this time I'm not going to mess up with Edomata. We're going to do... Let's see. Oh, actually, you know what? Here's the thing. I can let him get his Gaara on as long as I'm able to use my Gaara, because this is the advantage of being slower in an auto battle. I also need to add power to this guy, but here we go. Huh, I don't have many options here, so I'm gonna have to steal it from somebody. And I don't know, level 7, 80%. It's too bad. Yurika will have to do with this guy. Alright. Let's see. Low knockdown, repulse, blah blah blah. High knockdown. Probably not high knockdown, repulse knockdown, I suppose. And then we need knockdown low. Just for that chase. There it is. Alright, hopefully I will be able to beat him with my current power more than 100,000 below, but should work. Oh, shoot. No, not shoot. Yeah. I got the dare. There we go. This is so we have another ninja on the field so that we don't die from too much hits. I really need to kill that Earthman who keeps getting in shields. In a way, you kind of want Summer Kakashi to live for a little while. Just because he doesn't have much damage. The defense skiller has damage, because he's just like, what? He doesn't realize it yet, but it helps me that he interrupts my mystery on Gaara. Now here's what I'm talking about. If you're slower, then you win the Gaara barrier. So it's not always a good thing to have Gaara. Okay, it's actually a good thing now that Yurika doesn't infuse his defensive resistance too much. Oh boy, now it's finished. This is a 10-round battle. But I'm actually dealing a fair amount of damage. That's being turned into a health battle, but I'm dealing half the damage. So, if we were the same power, I would have won already because the guard would have been dead. Yeah, this is why defense Kushina is not as good as offense Kushina. However, sometimes it is depending on who you're fighting against. Just not another Kushina. Looks like the power difference is too much for me, but yeah, you guys can see here that if we had a difference in if we did not have a difference in power, that would have been my win for sure. Okay, I think I spent too much time on this guy. Let's move on. Nagi and Akatsuki, 6 pass, nah. Huh. Ronin with Edo Itachi and Killer Bee. He's only 20,000 power, so it's probably not best to attack him because we are a little overpowered for that, but... Oh, someone is using Kushina and Edo Nagato, besides me, which is interesting. I want to see what he does. Now, we are like somewhat similar power, but I am a little stronger than he is. What team should we use? Oh. Yeah, this team... Kind of forgot that one existed, but let's try it. Let's see what happens. Kimimaro is probably not the best against Kushina, at least not all the time. But yeah. So he has the reflex, Nagato. Nagato get kills pretty easily though. That's probably what we're gonna be seeing pretty soon. Yeah, so he has Kakuzu. Makes sense. I forgot to change my mystery. Chances are he's gonna, heal it all off. That was a bad team to go. This was more for Great Ninja War. I was trying to triple Edo Nagato and Great Ninja War, but it didn't work too well. They got killed too easily. Yeah, this is what I'm talking about. So it's going to be a Kushina win because there's no long-lasting anything with this team. Oh, but there's a lot of shields. But I lost. Okay. That was an okay... I think we probably need to try again with a better team to figure out what he was trying to do with the Edo Nagato. I don't have good Kakuzu here, but yeah. Man, it's okay. I think I kind of know what he's going for, just draining chakra from people, immunity suppression, probably an anti-Kakuzu sort of team. But I would have to use that on 189. I don't have Kakuzu in here. Okay, let's see what else is interesting. That's myself. Shira. Show me Shira. I bet he's super buffed. And that's why he's using Shira. He is 100,000 power higher than me. Or 80,000, not 100,000. And I have the barrier. But yeah, that's a massive buff there. That being said, his chases are actually out. Those are some super hits. That's pretty amazing. I actually want Edo Minato to die so that we can get Kushina on board later. But I guess that's not gonna happen. Increasing shield is fine. I like how all the chases are actually giving me health back. That's something to consider if you guys are using Kushina team. But okay, you know, is this gonna be good enough to fight a Kushina? I mean, I'm at 1 ninja left. We are 1,000 power higher, but ooh, out, out. He might be able to finish me off next round. Who knows? I gotta try this team at some point. That's good. I mean, I'm sure there's a lot of stacking involved, and that's why he's really destroying me, but just seeing that is just, it's just seeing something new. Something that sort of works, at least. Kind of like a Hiruzen team that you just found out. I like this. This guy probably... he has the Asuma buff, he has the Shira buff, he has the Earth main buff, and the Gaara buff. Even though I took the Gaara buff away from him at first. Yeah. That's good. I think his weakness here would probably be some kind of... like Rene Sasuke fear. That would be a good one. Let's take it like one more and then finish off. Okay, this team confuses me a little bit. It works in arena. It was very strong in arena, actually. Basically, Ronin Naruto would deal a lot of damage if you don't stop him with Edo Itachi. You can't really control Edo Minato too well, and Summit Madara doesn't give you much time. If the other guy's faster than you, it's hard to even fight this team, really. The chases work out perfectly. The Fire main has a status reflect. Man, that sounds like a really good team. But let's see how it works. I'm gonna really pull my stops here. Yeah, I don't really have a team that really works against him, but I'll just have to make do with this. And as for Minato, I'm gonna switch that over. I'm pretty sure that we're gonna need to do this and lower their defense to have a chance to win. I'm not sure Enfeeble's a good idea, and I'm pretty sure that Ronin Naruto is not position 1. Okay, Edo Minato is. So let's see what happens. Oh, what? So is Ronin... okay. Okay, maybe you should have used Enfeeble. That was dumb. He's using Enfeeble. Alright, so he's playing a little bit of a damage game. Alright, what we should actually be doing here, I'm gonna switch my skill trials around, because he's gonna destroy me with a the damage game. So what we're gonna do is counter him somehow, somewhat. To rather than defense, we're just gonna go back to Enfeeble and dodge. And this is actually good because he doesn't use his Ronin Naruto mystery for some reason. Oh, because he has Edo Minato. Right, okay. We're gonna switch this to healing so that Minato doesn't die so much. And Gaara's good. Yeah, Gaara's good. Okay, let's try this again. Now let's see what happens. He basically can't shield because he blocks his own shield. That is the worst possible ninja that they can hit right now. Not to mention paralysis. Also position 3 mystery. That's a huge flaw here. He was right to use the lower your Ninkizun attack thing. That was a good move. Alright. Yeah, there we go. But even that can't really stop Kushina entirely. Alright, that's actually good, so that we don't give him an extra standard attack. And also killing Summit Motto is good. Yeah, be careful, your damage teams have weaknesses. Pretty close to getting Naruto dead. Yeah, there we go. We got this. That healing really helps out right there. Helps him survive. That healing thing is very important. Okay, there we go. We just beat a 440k. And I'm 320k. No, ninja placements, getting ninjas, getting new ninjas, they all matter quite a bit. So don't underestimate it. You can see Minato's healing. Yay. 2,000 health. Oh, another 2,000. Yeah. This is working quite well. I like his position 3 is doing critical hits on my position 1 there. It's kind of ridiculous. Hey, there we go. Alright, I'm gonna end it here. That was fun. I didn't think I was gonna win, but hey, you know, Ronin Naruto is risky. That's my bottom line. You know, you want to run something like Root, or some status reflect. Probably Root is good. Some way to get him to just not get Minato, basically. Also, Rinnegan Sasuke can stop him as well, but just not as many people who understand how to use Rinnegan Sasuke. And so he's still a strong option. You can also use Kakuzu if you can get enough chakra in time. I've seen people use Kakuzu against Ronin Naruto, and they run Kisame, they summon sharks, they give him so many standard attacks, but it turns out fine because Kakuzu has 250% defense increase from all that chakra. All the sharks that die give them chakra, so... Whew, okay. I think that was a good haul. There's definitely more other new teams that people are trying, weird ones. This is probably a Ninetales team. There's like a little blitz here. But overall, I think things are changing a little bit here and there. People are starting to realize what might be good or not. Some interesting setups. You know, leave a comment on which one that you like the most. Which team do you like the most? Or maybe you can give suggestions to some of these guys. And maybe they watch me. Who knows? Alright guys, I'll see you guys in the next video.